Everything you wanted to know about life in Norway. In this video, let's dive in. Hi guys, I'm Anna and welcome to my channel. Today is Sunday and what we usually do on Sunday? Right, we are going hiking. And during our hike today, I want to tell you all the truth about living in Norway and my favorite hiking route for Sunday. Can you recognize this one? Before I start, guys, little disclaimer. I came to Norway temporarily as an expat with my British passport. I have no idea how to get work permit here in Norway, so if this is the subject you want to know, you better seek an actual immigration lawyer advice. Number one. In Norway, the need to refurbish a bathroom is a time for celebration. It's a great chance to take your tools out, to roll your sleeves up and enjoy a whole weekend of a serious DIY. Male or female, young or old, in Norway you expected not just to be capable of any improvement of your house, but you also expected to enjoy it. Really? And if something goes completely wrong, you can always ask your neighbor. Hi neighbor! In fact, your neighbor will appreciate being asked, because the only thing which is better than DIY is telling someone else how to do it. Your neighbor will also have all the necessary tools stashed in his basement, together with a couple broken sink, unused kitchen cabinets and that broken chair he's planning to fix one day. My dear Norwegian friends, do you recognize yourself? Do you have anything you have in your garage, like a broken chair you're planning to fix one day? Please let me know in the comments down below. While Norwegians love doing all this DIY and all the work themselves, there is a very practical reason behind it. Norwegian builders, electricians, plumbers probably charging the most expensive daily rate in the world. When you need to work 3 weekends overtime just to afford that consultation with a plumber, very soon you will learn how to fix that leaking tap yourself. In Italy, food is the second religion. Here, it's outdoor activities. Norwegians cannot imagine spending their life indoors. If they have nothing to fix in the house during the weekend, they will go hiking, skiing or cross-country skiing, depending on the season. Summertime, we are talking about hiking, fishing, camping, swimming in the lakes. What else am I missing, my Norwegian friends? Wintertime is going to be skiing, cross-country skiing. Yes, Norwegians invented the skis and they're so proud of it. The only little issue with Norwegian winter will be daylight and the lack of it. It's the beginning of November in south of Norway and it's already getting dark at 4 p.m. And I believe up north in the Arctic Circle it doesn't get any sunrise at all. Good news here.
Best news ever!
Everything what needs to be lit up will be perfectly lightened. I'm talking about ski tracks now. No issue to ski or snowboard in Norway in the evenings. Every my second winter after my work activities, I go right to the local tracks to practice my snowboarding. Love it, especially when it's -20. So challenging, but lots of fun. That's very interesting. I noticed that in Scandinavia, Norway included, people love coffee so much and drinking it all the time. No matter what time of the day, no matter if it's in the office or ski tracks, the Norwegians will enjoy that filter coffee from the flask. Norwegian filter coffee is so strong. When I have my filter coffee in the office around 4 p.m, it keeps me going until midnight. Norwegian culture is more about coffee, not tea like Russia or England. By the way, my Norwegian friends, do you prefer your filter coffee with milk or without? Please let me know in the comments down below. Eating out in Norway is quite expensive compared to other European and even other Scandinavian countries. So here people go out to dine in the restaurant when it's an actual special occasion. Not like, you know what, I'm too lazy to cook tonight, shall we go out for dinner? Typical London style. Dinner in a Norwegian restaurant, if you add a glass of alcoholic beverage, will cost you about £100. I'm talking about 3 courses dinner plus an alcoholic beverage. Another interesting fact, if in London or in Moscow it's absolutely fine to go to the restaurant alone and have the dinner on your own, I've never noticed people dining alone in Norway, especially outside Oslo. It's at least 2 people or a group of them. Which brings us to point number 5. Yes, everyone is cooking here. You know what? For almost 2 years of living in Norway, I never met anyone who would not speak English or who couldn't cook. That's how I personally see Norwegians. They all speak English and they all can cook. So if you're planning to live in Norway, you better learn how to cook. Here, don't rely too much on the restaurants, eating out and also ready-to-eat food delivery. Friday is a cake day in the office and Saturday is sweets day at home. Those are 2 days when I go absolutely crazy on sweets. It's a tradition in Norway to have a cake day every Friday in the office. You will have several options. Basic option that is going to be someone who will bring a homemade cake to the office to share with the colleagues. Option number 2, if you go to the canteen, I guarantee you will find a selection of different types of cakes every Friday. I love this tradition. And Saturday evening is my sweets day. This is what one of my colleagues here told me, that it's sort of tradition here that parents allow their kids to have a lot of sweet stuff on Saturday. And on Sunday, the supermarkets and other businesses are closed today. You have to be aware of it and don't plan your grocery shopping or any other sort of shopping in Norway for Sunday. The majority of businesses and also almost all the supermarkets will be closed. Better go hiking. Driving. Norwegians love driving. Every household has at least one car. And the best way to make any Norwegian shocked is to tell them that you don't have a driving license. Yet the state does anything it can to make driving here as unpleasant and costly as possible. Roads have tolls. The tax for a new car can be pretty much the same amount as the price for that new car. The petrol prices are among the highest in the whole world, no matter that Norway is one of the biggest oil exporters in the world. Norwegian speed limits are painfully low. The national speed limit here is 80 kilometers per hour. I'm talking about the motorways. And any road which goes remotely nearby the house will have the speed limit of 50 kilometers per hour, sometimes even less. Pedestrian area, you will have 30 kilometers per hour as a speed limit and you must go below that. We all remember about the kids and the pets. To make sure that Norwegian drivers stick to those speed limits, speeding fines are based on a percentage of your income, and sometimes those speeding tickets can be higher than the fine given to people caught with a small amount of Class A drugs. Norwegians are required by law to use specific tires for winter time. Changing tires twice a year is hard work. That's why a number of the garages around Norway working extra hours in the autumn and spring and open Saturdays. Some garages in Norway even run tire hotels. They will store your winter tires summertime and vice versa. Pedestrians have right of way in Norwegian roads and there are no rules for bicycles. Norwegian will happily launch himself and the whole family on a pedestrian crossing without even looking either side. City drivers here drive extremely slowly and carefully, keeping their eyes equally on the pavement and on the road ahead. Norwegians are so laid back. They're never in rush. They speak quietly and slowly. Once I was jogging here, listening to my music, and suddenly I realized that the Tesla behind me was following me for a good 5-7 minutes without honking, without flashing, without any other actions to attract my attention and move me out of his way. And I was thinking, oh my god, these people are so laid back. How can I possibly work in such a relaxed culture? Now I know with a great pleasure and joy. Norway is one of my... Now I know easily with a great pleasure and joy. Norway is one of my absolute favorite countries to do business with. They seem this laid back because they're perfectly organized. They're not in rush because they can plan their time properly. They never miss any deadline because when they work and nothing can distract them until 4 p.m. I adopted a lot of Norwegian approach to work and to life in general. All 2021 I'm never in rush and I have to tell you, it feels much better. Thank you so much, my Norwegian friends. You are the best. I learned so many cool things from you. It's a totally different subject. I thought that Christmas in England is quite a big thing, but seems it's much bigger here. Let me show you how the shops here look like.
Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
But don't forget, we are not in Oslo. We are in a small Norwegian town with 20,000 population. Actually, in a few weeks' time, I'm going to be in Oslo and I'm going to film a special Norwegian Christmas video for you. Not to miss it out, consider subscribing to this channel.
In Christmas times, oh.
And if you have any recommendation what places I should visit in Oslo before Christmas time, and also what typical traditional Norwegian Christmas food I have to try, please guys drop me a comment down below. Thank you so much guys, you are the best company for my Sunday hikes. I love you lots. Stay safe, be happy, and as our tradition goes, I will see you next week.